Hi there, welcome to our first podcast. We are with the Midwest IT provider. My name is Luis. I'm one of the co-founder and
My name is Ray Doe, and I'm one of the co-founder of Midwest IT Provider.
today for our first video here of our tech tips podcast series, we actually want to talk more about our business and how we actually met and a little bit of background story of ourselves and yeah.
My name is Ray Doe, or background story of myself. I was born in Liberia, or I grew up in Liberia, or I immigrated to the US 2017, age of 21. Or when I came here, I went to school and or I went to Hennepin Technical College, and I was so fascinated about technology, so I decided to do cybersecurity and network defense. And once I get done, I started working for other companies, and or luckily I met Louis at my job, and he and myself we just clicked, and we decided to open Midwest IT Provider.
Yeah, so it was quite interesting at that time. We're just pretty much two strangers that met each other, and just like that, we click. But a little bit about myself. I grew up in Hawaii. My family still live in Hawaii. I moved to North Dakota for school back in 2020. Um, I actually started my college back in University of Hawaii, Maui College, for my computer science, and I finished it in Minot State University, and I got my bachelor degree in computer science. And I have been in tech, and I've been dealing with system since then. But yeah, it was a blessing that we were able to meet each other, and we have the same visions and also the same goal and pretty much ambitions. I mean, nowadays I feel people doesn't have that much ambitions as like we
Yep,
have,
for sure.
yeah, and we decided like we have quite learned a lot of things from our school and our experience that
Yep.
we decided to make our own company so we can help the community and also to grow our own business.
Yes. Or, I've always been fascinated about business. Or so when I met Louis, or I talked to him about the business, and I talked to him about IT, my IT joining and everything, and he seems interested. And he's somebody who also fascinated about business. And we have few conversation. We went home. We took each other number. We rehearsed on it, and we were able to meet at our North Hennepin library.
Yeah.
And when we met there where we knew that we had a clear vision of what we wanted,
Right.
and what we wanted was business, and
Mm-hmm.
what we wanted was IT company. So we came up with the name. You know, we started the process.
Was it November?
I think it was in November. Yeah, we
Yes.
started this process in November,
Yeah, but it
and
was toward the end of the year, so we waited until January. So, tax years and everything ended, so we started brand new in January.
yeah,
Yeah, so
yes, our we rehearsed on a name. We came up with, or we had different options of names. Or and during the naming process, it was kind of a little bit funny because or we had some names in mind. We came up with Midwest IT Service,
it
came
was
up with
yeah,
Midwest IT Provider.
you're right. Different, a little bit different here and there, and I
E-
guess we decided to do something in the middle.
yes,
It's clear, people know where we are
where
and
we
what we
are.
provided in a sense. So
Yes,
yeah, it's quite interesting in general, like how we progress. We at that time we also learning about how business works,
how
right? how
business
how
work.
we
Yep.
apply for small businesses, how even taxes. Like we don't know anything about this. Like we're knowledgeable in our area of expertise, which
Yeah.
is definitely not business. So
Definitely not business. Yep.
yeah, so it was a fun journey to learn.
Yeah, it
Yep.
was a fun journey, and our we have been on this journey for the past 6 months,
Yep.
or we have come a long way, even though we
Yep.
have longer way ahead of us.
Yep.
You know, we came up with the name Midwest IT Provider. It sounded nice, or we bought the domain name,
Yeah.
and we bought the domain name, or Luis was able to put in about
Yep.
20 plus hours of building website for the
Yep.
business. We found out the website was really good,
Yep.
and we did other stuff in the background. You know, we registered the business with the state of Minnesota, and that got me really excited that night.
Right, we're official, guys. We're official.
Yes.
That's what we said.
You know,
Yeah.
we begin official. Was it in January or
Yes, January 23rd. Yep.
January 23rd?
That was.
It was when we started this company,
Yeah.
and since then we have been working in the background. You know, attending conferences,
Hmm.
attending
Talk to
or
CPA, right?
to talk to CPA.
Yeah.
We talk to business people, you know, and you know we have come a long way.
Still a long way to go, but it was a enjoyable process.
Yeah,
As we grow, we learn about each other more. We learn about the business. We learn about what we need to do to even start an IT service company, because like it's not as easy as what people think.
what people think. Yeah,
Yeah, but I think we are at a good start here, and that's kind of why we wanted to start this podcast, to kind of showcase on what we're doing. What's the struggle of starting an IT company or business in general?
Yes.
It's you can come up with a name, you can register your business, but that's probably 10% of the battle.
That's just 10%.
Yeah, like
You
you
know,
barely even started. So
barely even started, or according to research, or at least five in 10 businesses don't make it past 5 years, and that is really alarming. So business is kind of a hard, but you know you need consistencies, you need discipline,
yeah,
you need focus
right.
in order to run a successful business, or in order to build a successful business. He and myself have work. You know, we go to work in the morning. We still have our regular 9 to 5 jobs that we are now waiting to let go now
Yeah.
until we, you know,
Stable enough with this
stable
business.
enough with
Yeah.
this business. You know, and we are also learning the business part of the business,
Right. Marketing. Oh gosh.
marketing,
Sales.
sales.
Some people go to school 4 years for to be specialized in marketing or business in general, right? So as an amateur, we're just like, where to start?
Where to
Yeah.
start?
Yeah, who to talk to? Like, what do we need to do and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And we have learned a lot. We are still learning a lot. You know, we cannot learn it all at once. Or now we are into podcast. You know, giving tips and discussing our journey. Or that's another part of the business. Or
Yeah.
we are, you know, we are basically doing everything ourselves. Because for now, because we want to learn
The business.
the business,
It
we
is,
want to
yep.
learn the whole process.
Yep.
You
I think
know.
to run and be able to run a good business in the long run, we need to actually learn at least the basic, right? That someday, if even if we don't do everything ourselves again,
Yeah.
we are still able to know the basic. Hey, this is something that's not right. We have to
Yes.
correct it and stuff like that. But yeah, this podcast should have. We're gonna talk um, about the business here and there. We also mostly gonna talk about tech tips, right?
Yeah.
And any new tech news, basically any new trend, like especially right here, specialized in cybersecurity. I think a lot of people would want to know of what he found, in
Yep.
the network there. So
Yeah. You
yeah,
know. Yeah. So we are going to discuss We're going to discuss cybersecurity. We're going to discuss networking. We're going to discuss
System.
systems,
AI. too.
AI. You know, we. I mean, we are the tech doctors.
Definite. That's the word of it. Tech doctor. So,
We are the tech doctors.
so if you guys have
So-
any like questions too, you can always drop in the comment. We'll try to reply back to you or make a video about it if
Make a
there's a
video
lot of
about it.
enough people that want to know about certain topics or
Certain
how to do
topic.
this, how
Yeah.
to fix this, stuff like that. Definitely drop it in the comment. We'll check it out every day and we'll reply to you.
Yes, and or you should also check our websites. We have a blog on the website
Yep.
where we post everyday topics concerning text. We post tips on how to fix this, how to fix that,
Right.
how to run business and other stuff, how to protect your business.
Yeah, especially small businesses. We want to specialize in small businesses, especially because I
Yeah.
feel like this area have not given enough love and attention from the IT world that
Yes.
I think we could help the community in general that way.
Yes, or our mission is not really to make money, but we care for people and we care for our partners, small businesses. So we will try as much as possible to always be available, you know, always be waiting and ready to solve any tech problem they have.
Yep.